Hi guys, TinaGale here, and I'm finally back to share everything that I did while I was at the Recreate Crop in Springfield. So my goal was to do a lot of cards. I'm not really a card maker, and so I don't share that on my YouTube channel, but I love having cards to send to people, and my mom comes and gets cards out of my stash, and so it was getting kind of depleted, and I wanted to make some more just everyday friend cards, and I definitely wanted to get some Christmas cards done. So I'm going to share in another video how I pulled together kits and kind of inspiration that I got from another YouTuber, from the kits from Spellbinders that I received, and pulled together my own little card kits before I went and was able to do a whole lot of cards. I should have counted these before I turned the camera on. But I really got a lot of cards done, and I'm really happy with all of them. They're really cute. I mean, they're basic, but they're really, really cute. So I want to share today what I got done, and then we will go more in depth in another video. So the first day, I had taken all three of these Spellbinder kits, and I shared an unboxing, so I'll have the link for that video at the end if you want to see it. I believe most of them are sold out, but this was a big inspiration of me packing up other kits and pulling items from my stash, and it just really gave me a lot of ideas how to pull together some really easy card kits and be able to get stuff done fast. So that was really what I was looking for. So on the first day, on Friday, I took my February kit from Spellbinders, and they give you cards and envelopes for 10 cards, and so I did all 10. This one's a landscape one. So these little gold pieces was gold paper, and then it had a set of dies. So I just cut, when I first started, I just started cutting a bunch of those shapes out so that I would have them. There was also a little inspiration sheet that had 3 cards on it. And so I kind of started with that just to kind of get going. And I think this was one of them that was based off the inspiration. Theirs looked different, but I think it had this little gold at the top and the bottom and the butterfly. And I believe this, well, I'm not sure. That one might have been. This one was based off the inspiration of this, how this was kind of laid out. I did add some enamel dots. So a lot of these are chunky. Some of the embellishments that were in there are these pop dotted ones. So they're not going to be too great for the mail. These will be more what I hand to people. This one's flatter other than the enamel dots, so you want to be sure and put something on those. This one's completely flat, and it just has this. So I think I may stamp something up here, but I'm not really a stamper. I had my stamps there, but I didn't really use them. I used them on some Christmas cards, I think. There's another one. But a lot of what I did was just cutting, you know, the basic size. I had measurements for what would be the back, or this the size for the front of the cards, and then the mat size, and then I just cut up when I got to the ends of papers. I just took the strips and used those the way they were. So I really did start with this back shape, cutting most of the papers that size, because then even if I had it cut this size, I could trim it down and make strips of paper for different cards. So that was one thing that I could do to make stuff a lot quicker. And see, this one has the dimensional flowers, and that has the big old bow. So definitely some hand delivered cards, but I just thought those were gorgeous. So that was from that Spellbinders kit. So I did those on Friday. I believe we got this on Friday, I'm not sure, but this was one of the free projects. I shared this earlier in the last video, but it was just a full 12 by 12 sheet of paper and a piece of cardstock, and we made 3 cards, and I still have leftovers, so I will share more on this too to give you some ideas. This really sparked some inspiration too. It's just a border paper, cut apart, space it on there, you know, pick your papers, and you've got some really quick cards, and then just layer on the embellishments. So I believe that was the first day. The next day I was tired of cards because those, I was really trying to think of the designs and things like that. So I started on some wood projects. I've had these bought up since last year, and I didn't get them done in time. So these are from Foundations Decor. So I had the pumpkin, and I have the little ornament. And the ornament has this little wire thing so that it holds a photo. I went ahead and stuck that in there so I wouldn't lose it, but I don't know that I'm going to keep it there. But you can either paint these, leave them as wood, or whatever you want to do. I ended up just staining mine. I have like a farmhouse, and so this really fits in my decor. I went through my scraps and just picked out coordinating papers and threw it in the bag when I left, or when I packed for the crop. This paper back here was from a 6x6 paper pad. So these are perfect to use up your 6x6 paper pads. This was all scraps from my fall bin. So again, I just stained it. I had this is a paper flower, some dyed ribbon that I had done years ago, and some twine. Has a little metal piece and the leaf. So it's super cute. And you're going to be seeing another fun item from this line coming up soon from the scrap room. So I'm giving you a little sneak peek. Well, she doesn't have these in the shop, or she's not going to have these in the shop, but one that goes with it. This goes within. You can use it by itself, but hope I don't get in trouble for this. But this is coming to the scrap room. So this is the words home, and you take out the word or the letter O, and you can put in these cute, adorable shapes. And so we have a really cute one, and I'm not going to share it. It will be coming up. So that's the one that will be available in the scrap room. And if you guys love them, then she's going to be adding more. So I hope you love them, because I want a lot of them. There are so many different designs that you can use on that. So I will be sharing that soon. So that's a secret. Shh, don't tell anyone. Okay, so after I finished that, I had another Foundations decor piece, and it was this shadow box frame, and this one's the Thanksgiving one. So I started working on it. I didn't completely finish it the first day, but this is what I created. This underneath is another one, so I'll show you how all of this works. So I've had this, I did this last year. You might have seen it if you follow me on Instagram or anything like that. So this was the Christmas one that I did. Again, 6x6 paper pads are perfect for these and your scraps. And they're just, you put a magnet on the back here. All of these wood pieces come together and they give you the magnets. And then you can just switch it out. This frame has a metal backing. So I am ready. This was the only one that I had was Christmas, so I'm so excited. I'm going to take this one out. And I don't know if you noticed as I was pulling that off, but all the little pieces are separate. So this give thanks, when they send it to you, all of these pieces have a little bit of foam underneath them so that you know how to put it back together. And you can, again, paint it, leave it. These, I don't do anything to the back sides. I just cover the fronts with pattern paper. Put the magnets on, and then you just pop them in. And see all of the dimension and the pieces of wood. It just makes them so cute. And it just pops in like that. And then it just sits on my buffet in my dining room. And you can tell it's kind of dusty. So that was the other project that I worked on. I'm so happy to get it finished so that it can set up now for fall. So that was day 2 and part into day 3. Day 3, I hit my kits that I had made up for Christmas cards. And what I got done was most of the ones that I had pulled together for 3x4 cards. And again, I will go more in depth in the next video, but you're going to notice all of these pretty much have a 3x4 card, and then I will explain the back, who I was inspired by and how I did those. So before I went, I kind of had matched up papers and cards, and I just stuck them inside of here, and I just had a stack of these. So when I got to the crop, all I had to do was open it up, pull the pieces out, and glue them together. And then I had a stack of embellishments that I went through afterwards and just kind of added a few things. So on this one, I added some little glitter triangles and this little pop dot holly berry. And then the little rhinestones here. And these are flat ones, so they can still be mailed. And that was really great. This one's a little bit chunkier. But again, I just went through really quick, did the matting and things in the background, glued them onto the card bases, and just kept going. And then at the very end, I went back for the ones that needed just a little bit of pop of something and did. So this one has the 3x4 card. I added a piece of washi tape, and then this is one of the clear acetate pieces. So I put a little tree here, and it kind of looks like he's trimming the tree. Another 3x4 card. This is one that I did stamp, and it didn't stamp very well, so I need to work on that. And this is another one we use those little flat gems on. So you can see with just some 3x4 cards, scraps, you can really do a lot of really quick, fun cards. This is one that's going to open like this. And lots of washi tape on some. That's another quick, easy way. And I had a book of these stickers that were clear stickers, and I just went to town with them. So some of them have little phrases inside. I love this one. I think that's just gorgeous. Let's see if I can find any other ones. So the dark ones, you know, it's hard to stamp or anything. So that sticker book that I've had stuck in my stash forever is perfect to do that. And of course you could stamp with white ink that will show up or emboss and do all that, but then you have to wait for dry. So this was a quick way. And that one, that's another little sticker. And this one's not a 3x4 card that I bought, but it was a 3x4 card I had cut left over from my December album, and so I used it and then just put a little sticker and stuff up here. Another sticker inside. And then this was a 4x6 card that I cut down and put on. So that is a look at the Christmas cards I did on the last day. So I hope you enjoyed a look at that. I will be back and show you. I haven't completely unpacked, so I'm thinking I'm going to show you some of the stuff and how I packed it up, and then my ideas and some of the people that I was inspired by to do these. And then I'll show you more in depth some of the designs that you can do really quick, simple, easy cards quick. So I hope you enjoyed that, and I will see you soon. Have a great scrubby day.